Okay, I always forget something. There we go. I was worried for a second it wasn't gonna pop up. Whew. I decided to try Tavern Talk today. I hope my mic isn't too loud compared to it. Because the chapter I left off in Green Blue is super long. I also really like this menu. But hi Hero and Melody, how you doing? I like this little dragon too. I also really like the art for this game. Hiya, Innkeep. Oh, it's Fable! She's cute. There's an octopus thing over here too. I like this background. Hiya, Innkeep. How's it going today? All nice and dandy? I'm okay, Hero. How are you? Can't complain. How about you, Fable? All nice and dandy? Yes, all nice and dandy. I had such an exciting day. Really, really exciting. I don't know how exciting it really was. Did you go on an adventure? Even better, I took a walk around the grove. Then I replanted a mushroom that had fallen over. You're doing good? That's good to hear. This game, what's it about? I'm not really sure. I think you, run a tavern and, the customers come in and talk to you. And it said something about making drinks. It looked cute, though. I like the art. Then I patiently waited for it to turn into a mushroom monster, or a mushroom mimic, maybe a gnome. Did it? No, but I got to take another walk around the grove. Yeah, kind of like a bartender. I think there's a similar-ish game, which is called Coffee Talk. I don't know how similar the two are, but it kind of made me think of that one. How was it? Great. I got to see the same stones, the same trees, the same amaranthine hydra guarding the entrance to Avalon, the same moss. Sounds very exciting. Yeah, fantasy bartender. I get a lot of TikToks of fantasy bartenders. It's always fun to watch. Who am I kidding? My life is as exciting as a dried nut. Oh, don't be sad, girl. Nuts are healthy, very thrilling in sauces or as a snack. Yeah, I'm not a fan of nuts personally, but there are various nut types: walnuts, peanuts, pecan nuts. I'm allergic. Oh no! Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, no worries. I mean, I never told you. I just wish something would happen in my life. Something riveting. She's gonna go on a big adventure now. Also, I see these, slash marks here. I wonder if that's from, a werewolf or something, because it's fantasy world, So, what you're saying is that you're missing the spice. Oh, no. I have a very sensitive stomach. I don't think chilies would help me much. I was talking about the spice in your life. Yeah, there's a lot of cute details in the background. Oh, that's what you meant. Well, yes. Yes, exactly, that's it. There's no chili flakes, no garlic, no nymphs, no dragons. Just a lot of salt. I'm like bland soup. Oh, but she's very cute bland soup. A classic case of boredom, I see. Do you know that feeling when nothing exciting is going on in your life? Yeah. Life isn't bad, but it's also not particularly funny. Yeah, I think this game looks cool. I like the art and the background music. Have you tried visiting a circus? Have you tried adding some zest to your soup? I'll say, have you tried adding some zest to your soup? Huh? Drama, buzz, excitement. Something fiery. go to the theater or a gala, arrive in a hot air balloon. It's a fantasy world, she could go to a masquerade ball, you know? A hot air balloon? Don't they fly up really high? Yeah, I wouldn't be a fan of that either. Yes, I think that's the point. I'm afraid of heights, and people, and of actors. Me too, girl, me too. But apart from that, I'm trying. I tried singing, but what is singing if not the telling of a tale? How can I sing of things I've never lived if I never lived through anything? Day in, day out, I live the same green soup of routines. Sure, I have my forest, and I look after it, but I want to get out there and see something. Yeah, she's cute, I like her. Like, for example, saving people, wandering through the marshes, meeting a pretty nymph. A pretty nymph? That's pretty daring. That sounds like the opening to a grand adventure. I'll say a pretty nymph. Of course it is, that's the point. Finding them, enjoying themselves in the water. The sun shining through the treetops, making the stream glisten in fragmented light, a divine beauty. I would love to sing about the exciting magical things I encounter. But to be honest, the most exciting thing in my life is coming to your tavern and discovering new drinks. Oh, so sweet! Not a lot of songs you can write about that. I wouldn't mind a jingle. Yeah, she should write us something. I'll think of one. Can I mention nymphs? I'd prefer if you didn't. No, she should. She should. Add some nymphs to this tavern. Okay, maybe one day I get to offer them their own jingle. In the meantime, can I offer you a drink? Is she a bard? I kind of think so. She was talking about singing, writing adventure, singing, but she can't sing because there's nothing to write about. She hasn't gone on any adventures. Yes, I would love a drink. The usual? Yes, please. That means a sunny breeze, in case you forgot. She looks like a sunny breeze, especially with the little flower in her hair. Thank you for the reminder, Fable. It feels weird calling her Fable. It's my favorite. It always makes me feel like a featherlight nymph floating in the waves of a sunny lake. She needs to go find these nymphs, I think. Do you want to be with a nymph or be the nymph? Kinda sounds like both to me. Both? I was right. But mostly, I want a sunny breeze. Message received. Though, I was wondering, she's like getting progressively more nervous. I've been coming to your tavern for so long and I still don't know anything about how you make your drinks. Could you show me? Sure, why not? I don't know how to make these drinks anyways. Really? Yes. What do I do? Do I need to put on an apron or summon a familiar? How do I summon a familiar? Just follow me. Yeah, girl, we got you. Welcome to my drink mixing nook. Oh, I like all these little bottles. Very magical looking. So this... You need the address to this location? Yeah, me too. I want to go here. So this is what it looks like back here. Hello, Andu. Andu is very cute. I want him. Careful, I haven't fed him yet. Where do we start? Well, usually I start by figuring out what my patrons want. To make sure I don't forget what they ordered, I take notes in my journal. Let's have a look. Oh, you pinned my order. Alright, there it is. Frosted Lagoon, Peak Sunrise, Steel Tonic, Sunny Breeze, Sailor's Courage. I like how the Sailor's Courage one looks. It's very, kind of makes me think of like, Popeye. And Last Whisper, which looks very ominous. If you want to look for specifics, I check my detailed notes. I do keep a log, just in case. When I'm sure I know what was asked of me, I browse my recipes. Can't just freehand mix something to see what sticks? No, I like to mix and match for more varied result, but the right balance is crucial, so I stick to my recipes. When I have settled on one, I can use the chalk to draw it on the board. What if you pick the wrong one? I can either erase it with the sponge or just pick a different recipe. Oh, there's a sponge. My ingredients are stored in the 5 bottles to the right. I like this one, the red one. There's dexterity, intelligence, defense, strength, and charisma. Isn't that like the Dungeons and Dragons stats? I think dexterity sounds the tastiest. I had a feeling you might say that. If I mess up or want to redo my drink for any other reason, I can simply feed my mistakes to Andu. Yeah, I bet you Andu just loves it here. Once I'm done, I press the bell to activate the primordial vortex. Actually, I don't need to bore you with the magic details. Just try making a drink. You've got this. What you want? This? The sunny breeze? Andu's the little frog. I think he's this... Oops, how do I go? He's this guy. I think he's a dragon, though. I feel like a baby dragon is a little more on a fantasy theme. He might be a frog, though. I don't know. He's some kind of cute little monstrous guy. So the sunny breeze, the delicious sunny breeze will fasten your reflexes while adding a small boost to your grip, strength, and defenses. It tastes like pleasant wind flowing through the woods on a warm summer day. Currently on trial version 568, needs more input from rangers and bards. So yeah, she's definitely a bard then if she likes this drink. I don't know what this means. Oh, I like these little icons. Oh. Okay. I think it's coming together. So she needs this wing one, which is dexterity, which is pluma, I think. This ingredient enhances your finesse and reflexes. With its help, adventurers will become quicker, faster, stronger, well, not that last one, but more agile for sure. The feathery bottle design may or may not add to the flavor. Yeah, so I need pluma. I don't know how much. I'm gonna put 2 in. And then these 2, the sword and the shield, which is Ignis. And this one, I don't even know how to say that. Fregus. Fregus and Ignis, the red and the blue. We'll do one of the blue. And then one of the red. Oh! I think this is right. I think I guessed right. Now what do I do? No. I should have fed him now. He looked hungry. It's not the right drink! Oh, I think I need... Okay, wait. I think I need more of this one. Yeah, there we go. There we go! We figured it out! Wow, it actually does teleport. And it's very cute looking too. It matches her. Of course, what did you think was happening? Yeah, the animation was really nice. I thought you were just very good at sleight of hand. I see. Well, give your creation a taste. That is delicious. I made that? Yes, you did, girl. You made that. Thank you for showing me the ropes. And thank you for your enthusiasm. These adventures you dream of, aren't you scared they'd be the end of you? Sometimes, but how would I know if I never tried? Do you actually want to try? Well, yes, I want to tell great stories, but... Never mind. No, now she's gotta tell us. Oh, don't be sad. Ooh! He looks kinda shady. How can I help you? A drink. For you? Emo, yeah. Right, what kind? Drinkable. Very specific, thank you. I'm on my way to a fight. Need to pay some debts. Give me something that will boost my defense, so I can claim victory. Wonder who he's fighting. I'll see what I can find. So something for his defense? Defense. Which one is the defense? The shield? Okay, we're gonna go with the steel tonic. With the steel tonic running through your veins, you can become the buff, charming tank of your dreams. Its cooling qualities mixed with a surprisingly spicy aroma boost your vitality to new heights and leave you impenetrable to damage. It's almost perfect. Almost. Alright. So we need the shield. A lot of the shield one. Oops. I think it needs 3. And the sword one. And I don't know, the crown? I think that's charisma. Yeah, charisma. Yeah. Oops. I need to mess up one just so I can feed Andu. This should taste like victory. Thanks. Almost washes away the memories of the banshee haunting the lonesome lagoon at night. I wonder what would happen if I gave him the wrong drink. Or if I could give him the wrong drink. And her bone-shattering song of sorrow. Almost. Enough to kick some butt, at least. Ooh, so a rumor? A banshee is haunting the lonesome lagoon, wailing a song that will shatter your bones. Hopefully a rhetorical device. I like the pickup animation for it. Alright. The brooding type, I see. And he's gone. Just like that. Off to do something mysterious. What are you thinking about, Fable? Am I doing anything exciting this week? Well, our mom and dad are like redoing the kitchen, so it's just a lot of cleaning up and moving stuff so they can move new stuff in, you know? Yeah, renovating. Nothing, just dreams. Yours or someone else's? Mine. Other people seem to have the courage to follow theirs. Why can't I be like that? She could be like, that one guy in Witcher. I know in the game his name's like Dandelion or something. But she could be like, she could have followed that guy and wrote a song about what he's doing, you know? Isn't that up to you? I wish it was. My brother says my dreams are a fool's errand, that I am running away from where I belong. Where does she belong? Is that what he said? And who is her brother? I want to see her brother. He probably looks cute like she does. Yeah, what are you up to this week, hero? Yes, he said... We are rangers, Fable. We belong to the woods, like the stream that patters down the mountain. We keep the balance. It's what we're meant to do. And is that what you want to do? Yes, no, not really. I want to experience things outside the safe borders of the forest. This week you're grinding Final Fantasy VII Remake to be able to take 2 hard bosses. Oh yeah! Good luck, hero! You got this! You're getting the Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. I can't think of the name. Is it Rebirth? You're getting that one too, right? I want to live a life so full of adventure, boredom will feel like bliss. I want to be brave and strong. And I want to sing songs about my adventures and make other people yearn for the same freedom. Oh, you're getting it later? Are you gonna stream the Final Fantasy, Part 2 Rebirth or whatever it's called? Of course, I could never leave the Ashen Grove behind forever. It is my home. But there is nothing wrong with going away from time to time, right? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, my family looks after the Grove. I think it'd be fine without me. I wonder if there's a map. It would be cool if there was a map. No, there's no map. Maybe in the full version, since this is just the alpha version. Yes, if Twitch and YouTube is nice. Yeah, it was weird. Twitch was being weird yesterday. Then you should do what your heart desires. I want to see more Final Fantasy VII Remake from your channel. I should, you know, I should. I'm just streaming so many games, I want to finish them before I start new ones, you know. I'm planning on finishing Grand Blue and then moving on to a different game too. Will it stop aching then? What'd she just say? I think so, yes. There's a log. Oh, you should do what your heart desires. Will it stop aching her heart? Yeah, probably eventually, you know. It'd definitely be hard leaving your home. Especially to go on an adventure, you know, not sure if you're gonna come back or not. Yeah, his stream kept, like, lagging or something yesterday. I'm not sure why. But what if destiny never meant for me to leave? What if it did? That would be a dream come true. She is so cute. Be your own genie, Fable. Your adventures start with you. Thank you, Innkeeper. You really are the most exciting part of my day. She's cute, I like her. Ooh, she's cool. I wonder, she's a werewolf or something. With whom do I have the pleasure? The name is Carlin? You can call me Care or Lynn. Couldn't care less. Oh, girl! Okay. Nice to meet you, Carolyn. What can I do for you? You do the thing with the quests, right? Yes, do you want one? You can have a look at my notice board. No. I may have one for you, or your notice board. I like the red and gold she's got going on. Very cool. Elaborate? Heard of a werewolf making trouble up in Tregarin? A werewolf? That's news to me. A rumor is unlocked. The Wu Kaiken? Carolyn? Told me about a werewolf who is roaming around Tregarin, a potential threat to villagers. Listen, me too. Didn't see one in almost a decade, and that was far south in Erovea. These fantasy names are sometimes hard to figure out how I'm supposed to pronounce them. Been wondering if it's the same one, just moving up? like a nomad. I thought the werewolf hype died together with that one romance novel. That's funny. Another one? The werewolf previously has been seen in Irvoa, a southern town, a nomad, or do they have a goal in mind? I'll keep the two werewolf ones together. I don't know if it's your internet, but your stream is stuttering a bit. I'm not sure. OBS says my connection is green. I haven't noticed anything on my iPad. I usually just leave it open on my iPad when I stream. You mean the one with the vampires? I think so. No, that just split society into two camps, teen werewolf or teen vampire. That's funny. Oh, are you having trouble with it too, Hero? Which one were you in Keep? Team werewolf or team vampire? I kind of want to say team werewolf because they were talking about werewolves. Oh, it's fine for you? That's good. That's good. It seems fine on my iPad too. Okay, I'm gonna say team werewolf. Is it the fur or the pecs? Neither. Questionable experiences with the other camp, more so. I'm itching to ask for details. Don't. How about you? Wouldn't you like to know? I would like to know, Carolyn. Yeah. Well, all I'm saying is the downside of looking like a wolf is getting mistaken for one. Is that the reason why you don't want to take care of the werewolf yourself? Yes. No. I'm just afraid he might look a little too familiar to my Uncle Dragon. Would feel bad slaying that fella. You know, hunched back, hairy, crooked teeth. Is it a werewolf or just Uncle Dragon? You couldn't tell. Poor guy. Thank you for reading, Muffin. I can't read. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm going too fast too, by the way. Want to avoid an awkward family reunion, you know? Alright, anything else that might help the others get done with it rather swiftly? Yeah, I kinda quit Overwatch at this point too as well. I uninstalled it again. I don't know, it just doesn't feel the same since Overwatch 2 came out. I don't even know if I'll reinstall when the new DPS hero comes out. Alright, anything else that might help others get done with it rather swiftly? Fetch. Pardon me? I feel bad for you, you guys were the OG. Yeah, I played it like every day. I'm not even kidding, every day, multiple hours for like 6 years. And then Overwatch 2 came out, it kinda killed it. It's just not rewarding, you know? Everything's like $20 now. Should they go into a dangerous situation, they'll just have to start playing fetch. It's funny that the way to get a werewolf is play fetch. That works? On any dog. Trust me. Good to know. Thanks, Carolyn. A werewolf's secret weakness is playing fetch. Apparently no dog can resist the urge to run after a stick. Overwatch 2 Season 1 was fun. I don't really remember much about it other than the cyberpunk theme. That's probably one of my favorite mythic skins. The Kiriko one. It's not that hard. Either Carolyn, Care, or Lynn. Yeah, girl. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Genji's mythic was cool. Did I mess it up? Genji was the first mythic. When was the Kiriko one? Right after that? Gotcha, Carolyn. I like saying Carolyn, so I'm gonna say that one. Alright, Chief. You got a name, or is it just Innkeep? Oh wow, that was season 4. I'm living in the future. Just Innkeep for now. I know they had a Greek mythology one, and then maybe it was so the first season was Genji, the second season was Junker Queen, and the third season was Kiriko. Because I know they all kind of had somewhat similar themes, and they all were kind of back to back, you know? Playing hard to get, I see. I wonder if there's romance in this game. Well, Innkeep, then before I venture on, you got a drink for me? Of course. What would you like? I'll take something powerful. Something with a whole lot of strength. I want to see her sword. And don't you dare giving me any of that watered down milk instead. Okay, Melody. I'm gonna mess up a drink because I want to give it to Andu. Let's see what it looks like. Alright. Oh, that's cute. Oh, he liked that. Oh, don't mess up the drink. Oop! Too late. I'm sorry, hero. Wait, what did she want? I forgot. A sword. The sword. I want to make this last whisper one for someone. Sailor's Courage. Frosted Lagoon. Probably Sailor's Courage. The Sailor's Courage gives even the last landlubber the qualities of a good sailor. A lot of strength, quick reflexes, a shot of defense, and the inability to know fear. Occasionally causes wobbly sea legs, but that's nothing to worry about. That's funny. So we need a lot of this red. Okay. I think that's good. And then this one. And this one. I like the pouring animation. Looks really nice. There we go, there's the Sailor's Courage. The drinks look really cute too. I like that they put a lot of thought into how the drinks look in this game. A drink with 0 water as requested. Not bad, just what I was craving. Thanks. You think they'll drop the Final Fantasy skins this week in Fortnite because the Ninja Turtle things go away tomorrow? I'm wondering. I think it would be cool if they do a Final Fantasy crossover. But I also heard that the Avatar thing is going to be like the Ninja Turtle ones. So I don't know. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Where will you head from here? Haps back north, through the Ashen Grove. Got some business to clean up. What kind of business? My cousin claims her crops are being stolen by undead snails. That's an interesting one, undead snails. I'd say she's hallucinating, but I did hear some folks complaining about an undead uptake up north, so might as well humor her. It's odd, ain't it? Resurrecting the dead. Think there's not much use digging up the past. The past haunts everyone willing to listen. I think she's hiding something, Carolyn. Oh, that's cool. The drink is animated too, like waves. That's cool. I like that. Would you mind talking like a normal person? No. Then don't bother. This is my tavern. And I'm leaving it. Welcome back, Melody! I don't know if you heard, but this drink is animated too. I don't know if you can see it, but the waves. That looks cool. If you find any more rumors or need aid, don't shy away from coming back. I'm more of a lone wolf, don't do groups. But sure, I'll be back for more work. I'll be waiting. Speaking of rumors, you know how to turn them into proper quests, right? I do not know how to turn them into proper quests. Don't want them to go to waste. I could use some help tutorial. Yes, please. Do I like Avatar? I remember watching the show a lot when I was a kid. I always thought Sokka was really annoying. And then I rewatched it when I was a little older and he was like absolutely hilarious. But I haven't seen the live action Avatar. Do you like it, Hero? Fine, I guess I've got a few minutes. Let me see your setup. This is where I sort all of the rumors I've collected. I also keep them written down in my journal so I don't forget. Smart. Think the best next step would be sorting the fitting snippets onto your quest page. Just drag them over and make sure they're all for the same quest. Otherwise, you'll end up confusing adventurers. Once you're done, select that quill of yours and it'll be written up. You watched it as a kid too when you really liked Aang. He is cool. Yeah, I like the story and a lot of the characters are really cool too. Got it. Thank you for your help, Carolyn. Put it on my tab. That's not how that works. Good night to you too. Alright, time to assemble a quest. Alright, I think it's the werewolf quest. Let's see. The Vulcan Carolyn told me about a werewolf who's roaming around Trigaran, a potential threat to villagers. Avatar was so good, the cartoon. I haven't seen the new one. I saw like clips of the live action one on TikTok and I thought the CGI or whatever for it just did not look very good. The werewolf previously has been seen in Erova, a southern town, a nomad, or do they have a goal in mind? A werewolf's secret weakness is playing fetch. Apparently no dog can resist the urge to run after a stick. Alright, there we go. Also, I like the little drawing on this. With the little face and the worms on the side. It's a cute little detail. A werewolf on detours. That's cute. A retescient? I don't know what that is. Vukakin? I'm not sure about that. Passed by the Wayfarers Inn reported a werewolf making their way up to Trigaran from Eroa. They pose a potential threat to helpless villagers. Apparently werewolves love playing fetch. Are you brave enough to take the quest and save Trigaran from this werewolf mayhem? It's cute. I like him. I think we're closing up for the day. Act 1. The Wayfarer's Inn. 2. Prelude to Bravery. 58th of the Wake. That's a cute looking inn. There's another little dragon out there. One on top here. That's cute. You don't remember much, but kid, you had a crush on Zuko 100%. You know, Zuko is a really good character. So is Toph. I think Fable took the quest. What do you have there, Fable? I found this on your notice board. It says a werewolf is terrorizing Trigaran. Is that true? It is indeed. Have you sent anyone after it yet? Not yet. What kind of hero are you, looking for? One who knows their way around difficult terrain, woods even, preferably one who is good with the bow. One that will tell me that they want the quest. So someone like you, Fable. I am good. I'm good with a bow. Yes, Fable. And I know my way around any woods. I know Fable. And maybe I want the quest? Just maybe? No, not just maybe. I just said that. Since yesterday, all I've been able to think about is you telling me to follow my heart. Aang is your favorite, and you remember as a kid you had a crush on Katara. Since yesterday, all I've been able to think about is you telling me how to follow my heart. And then I step into your tavern, and the quest practically jumps out to me. And I think, hey, there's a start for an adventure. It's near a forest. You know forests. You live in a forest. And werewolves are basically just normal wolves, but slightly scarier because they're also human. But you've talked to humans before. And you got silver arrows for your birthday last year, and they're just collecting dust in your room. And you remember thinking Sokka was so annoying? Yeah, I remember that too. and I thought I could ask you about if anyone had taken it yet. Well, did you just see this guy just flick some water? I wonder if he'll do it again. Oh, he's winding up. Oops. And then I didn't think that far. I see. Like sister, both finding Sokka annoying. Yeah. He's a lot funnier now that watching back on it. When we watched it, I don't know, like a while ago. I see, or rather I did, but then I thought, what if I take the quest? Then I have to go on the quest. And I have to fight the werewolf. Or talk to the werewolf, which is worse. That's funny. I relate. And I have to fight the werewolf or talk to the werewolf, which is worse. Because what if the werewolf doesn't like me? And what if I try to shoot it with my silver arrow? I miss and shoot a tree instead, and then the tree will be mad at me. But it won't really matter because I'll be dead because of the werewolf. She really thought this through. That took a quick turn. Yeah. So, well, maybe I should put the quest back. Fable? Yes? Do you want me to tell you to take that quest? Maybe. I can't make that decision for you. Neither can I. Girl, do it. Take it. Whenever I have to make a difficult decision, I freeze in place. And suddenly, I'm unable to move until someone makes a decision for me. Like a slime. A frozen slime. A frozen slime that can't move. What kind of slime? I've met slimes less anxious than you. You've met slimes? My tavern is open to everyone. I want to see a slime guy. Oh, right. What do slimes drink? Water, more slime, bones. You sell bones? Only to slimes. Maybe you can add my bones to your menu soon. No, girl, don't say that. You'll just have to pick them up from the forest. I think I would have a hard time convincing a werewolf to give up free bones. You're going to charge your phone and get some food? Okay, hero! See ya! Why are you so anxious, Fable? In general? About taking the quest. It seems to me you want to take it, but you're trying to talk yourself out of it instead. Oh, well, I do want to go on that quest. It would make a good start for a song, right? It would. I think it would. The prelude of an epic. Fable, the protector of the woods, the world, the worms. The worms? They seem like they need protecting. You know, maybe sometimes they do, Fable. But every time that I think about embarking on a quest, all I can think about are the ways in which it could go wrong. It would be scary going on fantasy adventure quests, especially by yourself. Is there something making you feel like you might fail? Aside from the bloodthirsty werewolf? We don't know what it's thirsty for. It might prefer orange juice. That's true, that's true. It might. She looks so spooked by that. Well, heroes have a history, right? Inspirational feats they can look back on to define their bravery. I have the opposite of that. Great mistakes and epic regrets. Like the Mary Morgan incident. Oh, thank you for treating Rosie, Melody. She thanks you for that. The Mary Morgan incident. Or the reason why nobody wants to spend time with me. I wonder what that incident is. Oh, I can ask. The Mary Morgan incident. Why does no one want to spend time with you? Gotta feed the doggo? Alright. Yeah, you do, girl. The Mary Morgan incident. Yes, the Mary Morgan incident. Didn't you hear of it? Oh, thanks, Spirit. Word didn't carry around. It was my very first adventure. The chance to finally get out of my daily grind. What happened? Yeah, I'm curious. An adventuring party was on their way, passing through the Ashen Grove. They wanted guidance from a local ranger. A merchant up in Tregarin recommended me. I agreed to help, of course. My first adventure, yay. I was so excited, but also very, very nervous. So of course, it ought to go wrong. I really wanted to leave a good impression, but my bad luck got in the way of that. How did it go wrong? I felt their condescending looks on my back as I walked them through the woods. Of course, I don't know whether they actually looked, but my fear got hold of me and I led them astray. I blacked out, I think. I never got lost in the woods before, but I couldn't see well with the blood rushing in my ears and feeling dizzy. So, for some stupid reason, I led them along a path no one should ever pass. Past the river banks of the Shiver Mare, home to the Mary Morgan. That doesn't sound good. You know of the Mary Morgan, yes? The wrathful spirit that is known to drown men? That's not good. Not sure if she really differentiates between genders, though. New rumor unlocked. I think that's just what she just said. Oh, maybe they're connected. In the river banks of the Shiver Mare hides the Mary Morgan, a wrathful spirit prone to drowning men and women, and everything in between. Just stay clear of the drowning risk. I like, it's got the S. You know the S everybody used to draw in like middle school or whatever. Let's see. For some stupid reason, I led them right into her arms. I got scared, and in the end, they had to save me. They fought the creature, and we finally found a way out when dawn broke. Aw, that would make me nervous to adventure too. I couldn't look at them for the rest of the journey. I was too embarrassed to speak. I'm sure I'm still their laughingstock at every gathering. How am I ever supposed to set a foot in the adventuring world again? To be fair, it could have been worse. Every time you say Fable, you think of our dog. I know, me too. It feels weird calling her Fable. To be fair, it could have been worse. It could have. I could have led them right into the arms of the wyvern chimera residing in the quag mangrove. They say it has a taste for adventurers. But you didn't. But I didn't. You seem to be very insecure. I think that's the biggest problem. Yeah, I would feel a little, self-conscious after something like that. A wyvern chimera resides in the Quagmine Grove. Adventurers beware, you might be on its menu. I wonder if all these rumors are eventually going to turn into quests. You seem to be very insecure. I think that's the biggest problem. But how can I not be? All I ever do is fail. Well, you know, maybe she just needs to start working on that mindset a little bit. And start doing just like small little adventurers. Also, there's an eye behind this book right here. Spooky. I don't think that's true. You've done many wonderful things, and the future is yet to be written. I don't think anyone really wants to read my story. I would. Personally, I'm very much looking forward to hearing about your heroic ballads. I want to hear one of your songs, girly. So you think I should go on that quest? Perhaps. Even after what you've just heard? I almost killed those adventurers. How am I supposed to save anyone? I will probably just make it worse. Your absence will not make it better. You don't know that. Neither do you. All we know is that without you, there will be one less person helping them. Someone else will do a better job. There might not be someone else. That would be horrible. Someone has to help those people. They can't just be abandoned. I agree. But what if I do make it worse? What if you make it better? You know, she's got a point there. What if she makes it better? What if you help them? Save them even? It could be, you know, the start of a brand new adventure for you, Fable. So what if you make a mistake in the middle, or if someone comes along to give you a hand? 4 hands are better than 2, and who knows, you might even end up joining a party. Perfect heroes do not exist anyhow, just ones that try, even if they are scared. That's true. What if they are terrified? Then they should try terrified. At least that means they're trying. True, true. She's got a lot of words of wisdom. Instead of running away. Would you prefer to run? No, I think I only run because I'm better at it. But then again, I never really try anything else. Maybe I should not decide to walk away before I even tried the other path. And in case of emergency, better heroes can always save me again. Or you them. One day, maybe. First, I'm going to save all these villagers. So that at least some of us don't have to be afraid anymore. No werewolf shall stand a chance against me. Right? Right. Yeah, you will do great. I just know it. But before you go, would you like a drink to aid you on your journey? Yes, please. I even got new infusions in this morning, so I am well prepared to help. That sounds wonderful. What do you have? I've got some Thunder Sage, which is said to enchant words. Ooh. It matches her look. With its magic, you should be able to inspire others and boost their abilities through your support. And then I have a couple of golden feathers. They are extremely rare, but once in your possession, they can grant you haste. Briefly, the expiration date is a bit unpredictable. How did you get those? That's what I was wondering. pure luck. Alright then, keep your secrets. So, considering all of that, do you have something that can make me more nimble and quiet so that the werewolf won't see me coming? I like all the lore, like she's got a lot of depth. Yeah, I like it too. She's got like a backstory and, you know, her own little hopes and wishes that she wants to accomplish. I'm sure we'll see her grow even more throughout the full game. Something with a lot of dexterity. If I want to fight it, I am going to need that surprise round advantage, so maybe haste would be helpful too. Or maybe instead, something that can help me with diplomacy. Perhaps it's just a hungry, lost lichen after all, and all it needs is a pep talk and a hug. Maybe we can even be friends. But I would need something with a lot of charisma for that, and some additional inspiration. I will leave the choice up to you. That's interesting. Wait, can I really make... Please, just please make sure you don't pick a random recipe. Please keep it to one of the abilities I asked for. Remember, your choice can influence my fate. It could change the entire outcome of this quest. But of course, I'm sure you're already aware. Sorry for backseat mixing. I wonder, like, can she die? I kind of want to do the diplomacy one because I'd like to see the outcome of that, you know? Now that I have access to infusions, I have to be careful of how they interact with the other ingredients. They might alter the drink in a way where I have to use different ingredients than usual. So it's a little more complicated now. I should make sure to keep an eye on the coaster shape so that I can mix the correct recipe. Maybe I should even try adding an infusion first and then just the drink from there. Yeah, the drink system's a little complicated, but we'll figure it out. Let's give it a try. So... what's the difference between these two? Wait. I wish I could look at the order on here too. So, I want to do the one with charisma. This one. Plus the fist. I don't know what the fist is. Oh, here it is. Thunder Sage. Thunder Sage is what I need. It has invigorating and inspiring properties. It was synthetically created by mages from the harbor city Zofford. And it gives inspiration. Alright, so I need this blue one. Okay. Now what? The crown. The crown one, this one. Wait. Maybe one of these. Peaks Sunrise. The Peak Sunrise 0.5 is a drink that feels like standing on a tall mountain's peak. While focusing on charisma, adventurers may feel infused with the toughness of their favorite mountain range. Unsurprisingly, very popular with climbers and boulderers. Alright, there we go. Now I got a recipe. So, I need this orange one. I think that's 3 that I need. Okay. Oh! Look at that. Alright. First try. We're gonna have her be diplomatic. Although maybe fighting would have made her more courageous, but whatever. Thank you. I feel much better. Braver. But barming. No, wait. That sounds like I'm tending to a farm. She looked nervous. Yeah, she did. There are a lot of farmers in Tregarin, and I am going to protect them all. Yes, you are, Fable. Or talk to them until they feel better. I'm sure they could need that too. Yeah, probably. I just hope I don't have to fight anyone. No, I'll be okay. Because of your help, I'll be able to talk myself out of any situation. Thank you again. I think this drink gave me the courage I needed. Meanwhile, our Fable snoring. She's, you know, courageous in her own way. I believe in you, Fable. Thank you. I will try to follow your example. Follow your heart instead. I think that one's a better roadmap. Oh, how nice. I can't wait to tell you about my victory. Best of luck. Yeah, good luck, Fable. Best of patience. She seemed a lot more confident leaving. It must have been the drink. I hope Fable will be alright. Yeah, hopefully I didn't make a mistake choosing the charismatic option. I don't know if they can die. Interesting to see how things progress. I wonder which path their fate took. Maybe a zesty one. Ooh, zesty. I hope I could help. The end of another day. He's so cute. I like him. He looks like... I wonder if you touch him if he's kind of like squishy. You know? Act 1, The Wayfarer's Inn. Chapter 3, New Friends and Former Enemies. Oh. Carolyn! Innkeeper, a drink for me and this lanky fella. You think he'd feel jolly? Me too. It is good to see you too, Carolyn. She meant to say please. Welcome back, Fable. You look alive. And that's good. That's good. Thank you. I am. And that seems like a given. I'm just happy to see them doing well. And with a friend. Oh, okay. I think Fable is they, them. I think that would be nice to maybe have a tab so you can see their pronouns. I'm just happy to see them doing well and with a friend. We ain't friends. Oh, I think they're friends. We're not? So you didn't join a party? No. Oh. Then what is the drink about? They may be very annoying, but they did just help me solve a family feud of 10 years. So I do owe them some of your dishwater at least. Family feud? I wouldn't call it a feud, more of a miscommunication. No, it was a feud. I was gonna kill him. Oh! I thought that was a joke. It wasn't. Oh. But no one died. No? Elfie here was able to prevent it. It's Fable. Whatever. Does this perchance have something to do with your quest? It does. I stopped her from killing the werewolf. Elaborate, please. I was going to kill the werewolf. They stopped me from killing the werewolf. What's not to get? A lot. Yeah, there's, you know, a couple of missing details in there. I think she is confused with I think she's confused because the quest was to save the villagers from the werewolf. And now it sounds like I saved the werewolf from you. Which I did, kind of. I also remember saying you did not want the quest, Carolyn. I didn't? Was there by chance? Likely story. They were both stealing sheep. Wasn't. Sure was. Adventuring pay ain't what it once was. So you steal other people's sheep. Mind your business. How does any of this lead to a successful quest? Well, after leaving your tavern, I traveled swiftly through the Ashen Grove. I reached the borders of Tregaron right after dawn. The vineyard stretched far ahead, and I saw the one or other farm nestled in between. Truly idyllic, at least before sunset. Do you have trouble in the dark? Emotionally? Visually? A little. I mean, I reckon I can still see more than a human could, but darkness is darkness and I'm no owl. Yeah, emotionally was a funny take. Thank Spirit, you're already weird enough. Okay, Carolyn. Anyway, luckily darkness doesn't affect my hearing. So, I hear a creaking fence and footsteps that are failing to keep it quiet. That's probably Carolyn. Your ears are failing at being small. So I sneak closer and I see a werewolf-esque shape picking up a tiny sheep. I was petting it. Thinking she was going to steal it, I summoned all my courage and I stepped out of the shadows and said, "Good evening, werewolf. Please put down the sheep." She kept it straight to the point. I didn't expect her to be in her full senses, of course, but I wanted to be polite. And I thought it might confuse her. It did confuse me alright. Who the heck sees a werewolf and the first thing they do is greet them? A polite person? Or an insane one? I wonder if I gave her the strength potion, if she'd come back injured. Carolyn? Well, it worked, didn't it? Because I ain't a werewolf. He wasn't that different. But I am skipping ahead. To my surprise, instead of a growl, the werewolf, or not werewolf, responded with a what? Surprised my plan worked, I said again, "Please put down the sheep." That would be really funny in the dark, you know, stealing a sheep, and you hear someone just say, "Excuse me, please put down the sheep." I would not expect that. Because stealing sheep isn't very nice. And she asked who I was. No, I asked, "Who are you, a guard?" I was about to introduce myself when we heard this blood-curdling growl. Please, it was barely a bark. It made the blood freeze in my veins. Hearing heavy footsteps, I barely dared to turn around. You turned immediately. And when I did, I stared into the twisted face of a werewolf, yellow gleaming eyes, gleaming with jaundice. Sharp teeth, giant claws, he looked like he wanted to eat me right up. He did. But before I could beg for mercy, something rushed past me and lunged at the werewolf. When I regained my composure, Carolyn and the werewolf were on the ground fighting tooth and nail. And the sheep? Obviously, I set it down before. So you came to Fable's aid? No, that ain't it. I think she did. I noticed the wolf's flannel rags. They were blue, checkered, had an uneven print. Just like that kind of stuff Uncle Dragon likes to wear. That old guy. Uh-oh. Hey, why can't I say that? The sound effect is funny. Youth protection. The age rating assessment is quite harsh. That's funny. She looks spooked too. Fable? Or they, I'm sorry. Fable, they. Anyway. It was dressed like Uncle Dragon. Smelled like Uncle Dragon. Fought like him too. I was joking when I brought it up before, you know. Haven't seen that old man in years. The only way I can bring him up these days is by joking. Because of the feud? Yes. He used to be my favorite uncle, but then he changed. Uh-oh. Became irritable and angry, distant. Fought a lot with Uncle Fedor. Cared more about the moon than he did his own family. Eventually, he just left, ran away, without a word. left us and Uncle Fedor behind to worry senseless. Until we found a letter saying not to look for him and all their savings missing. Uh-oh. Swore I was gonna kill him if I ever saw him again. So that's why you wanted to talk it out with your fists. I tried, but Elfie stopped me. I'm glad they did. How'd you figure that out? Well, she was yelling at him. I tried to get their attention by telling them to stop, but they wouldn't listen, so it got them to stop for long enough to get them to listen to me. I threatened that if they didn't stop to talk, I would shoot them both. That's very brave of them. I would have never done that, of course. But they must have believed me because they actually stopped to listen. It must have been the potion I gave them. Looked mighty scary there, little guy. Thank you. I sat them down and made sure to be between them, so that if they wanted to fight, they would have to go through me. That sounds dangerous. It really does, Fable. Wouldn't have stopped for them. What? You're the size of a stick. You think you can stop two angry wolves? I guess Carolyn kinda got a point there. Oh, well, anyway. I used the opportunity to figure out what was going on. And that's how I found out about Mr. Dragon and Carolyn and the disagreement. The feud, sure. Turns out that after Mr. Dragon was turned, he was too ashamed to admit it. And that ended up hurting all the people he cared about. That's no excuse, of course. No, it ain't. If we had known, we'd have helped him best we could. At the very least, we would have built a sturdy shed with scratch-proof walls for full moons. He didn't expect that, though. So he decided to fix the problem by leaving. Deal with it alone. All of that. But that only made it worse. Of course, he was too embarrassed to come back, so... Welcome back, hero! How was your food? He just focused on the whole werewolf thing and not any of the human things. That's something he and Carolyn have in common. What? The stubbornness and unwillingness to ask for help. Carolyn's like, yeah, you're kind of right about that. But they had to talk about it. This silent resentment wasn't good for either of them. It was good getting ready for the first boss in Final Fantasy VII Remake, so I needed food to prepare. Oh, I see. I get ya. What food did you get? But they had to talk about it. The silent resentment wasn't good for either of them. And you got them to do that? The little stick is strangely persuasive. Something about their earnesty is frustratingly inspiring. Had us talking about it before I even realized I didn't want to. Maybe because you did want to. Maybe. Maybe. How did it go? Fine. We'll take some time to accept his apology. We'll have to see him change first and apologize to Uncle Fredor and the rest. But it was good to see him again. Just some bread, aww. Bread's always good though. Guess a hug did feel better than a great sword in his gut. Oh, she's got a cute little face, Carolyn. I like the little blush she's got going on. Wonderful. Of course, there is still the problem with the whole werewolf thing. Idiot got so obsessed with the cure, he can still barely control himself. We helped him realize that even a cure couldn't change what he's done. That he has to accept he is different now, learn how to live again. Of course it isn't easy, no change ever is. I learned that from you. but we have a group of werewolves living near our settlement. A small community that enjoys the company of our warm trees. They taught me about the phases of the 7 moons and the secrets of the moon signs. Ooh. That sounds like a bunch of... Uh-oh! It's real. You're a crescent moose. Oh, you cried at the end of Death Stranding? Yeah, it's emotional, that game. Also spooky. We introduced Mr. Dragon to them, and they promised that they would take him in and help him deal with his lycanthropy. That sounds great. It is. It's a happy ending. So good. I wouldn't call it an end, rather the beginning of something new. So the end of an adventure is just the beginning of a new one? Exactly. I like that. Carolyn's gonna be stuck with him. So after, I think Carolyn's thinking about that. So after your heroic therapy session, you two decided to grab a drink together? Got offered to spend the day at the settlement. But they don't serve anything strong enough for my tastes. Plus, Alfie was dying to go back here. Was talking about how they need to update you on everything non-stop. Would think they live here or something. I had to report back about the quest. I'm glad you did. So, a drink. What can I offer you, Carolyn? Surprise me with something that fits my strength and brawn. Alright. A strength one. What's the sword? Okay. Sailor's courage it is. 3 of this. And what is this one? And this one. I think that's the right one. There we go. For Carolyn. Surprise. Not bad. You should do this professionally. I'll think about it. Fable, what about you? Do you have something that will calm me down? Maybe even bring some of my agility back? I would like to feel dexterous again. That was a stressful day, night, morning, sequence of events. I don't know, which one's the dexterity? Okay, that one. I kind of want to make this one, the last whisper. Stealths itself into your heart, provides it with speed, strength, and a bitter aftertaste that will awaken your senses. Sometimes what you need is the right balance between elegance and brute force. Its recipe is ancient and slightly smudged, but that adds to the flavor. They are adorable. I like Fable. I just wish that they, like, maybe had a character sheet or whatever so I could have seen their pronouns so I wouldn't misgender them this entire time. I'm gonna make this one because it's got what they're looking for. Alright. There we go. 3 of these. And what is this one? It would also fit the Dungeons and Dragons theme. And the brain. There we go, the last whisper. Here you go. Thank you. Wow, this is perfect. You look tired. Have you considered sleep? Because it tastes so bad? So do you. Maybe sleep is a good idea. Carolyn, do you have a place to sleep? I can sleep anywhere. It's a talent. It's depressing. I have a free room. You could stay there. I'll count it as payment for your help with the quest. Fine. Oops. Sorry. Later, Alfie. Seal it and she's gone. Are you heading home, Fable? Not yet, if that's okay. I think I would like to stay here for a little longer. Calm down a bit before I check on all of my plants. They seem like a plant kind of person. Unless you need me to close up. Stay, please. Did you enjoy your first quest? I did. It was scary and different than I expected. But I didn't know I was good at pretending to be charming. Maybe they are charming. Have you considered that you weren't pretending? Yeah, good point. I hope this isn't going to be my last adventure. I don't think it's going to be. I think this is just the beginning. That would be nice. Do you think that I'm going to save the world one day? That is a very tall ask. Yeah, that's a big quest there, Fable. You're right. I'm not cut out for that. Oh, I think they are. I didn't say that. I would just prefer it if the world did not end. Yeah, true. Right. Let's hope not. I like this world, and a calamity like that would be disastrous. Even if it would make for a good song. Or for a sad one. Or both. Thank you for believing in me, Innkeeper. Always, I can't wait to hear about your next quest. Me neither. A little later. Oh, 2 more characters. A vampire? Good day, little green mortal. Good day, Mr. Vampire. And good day to you too, illustrious innkeeper. Oh, they got a slime on them. And good evening, vampiric vampire. That's the best you could do? I'm running out of lines. So you're another one of them empty blabberers. Pardon? I can confidently say I'm all but empty. That's what they all say. Seems they've given ye some more options than usual, but doesn't convince me just yet. I'm sorry, I don't think I understand. Of course, probably forgot to give ye enough intellect. Whoop! Would surprise me if there's actually a brain inside that skull. You like the character designs? Me too, they're all very cute. I'm sure there is. Have you checked? No. But I can assure you, I'm different from your average background character. She really is. She has a lot of personality. You just have to get to know her. Sure. I must agree. You look much more delicious than they usually do. Thank you, though I should let you know I'm not on the menu. What a great day of woe. I like the vampire buttons they got on here. Their shirt. Or bats, sorry. First my cape, and now this. You have a cape? The most exquisite one in all of Asteria. Words would not be able to do justice to its beauty. Have you seen it, by the way? No. That's why we're here. Perhaps the slime ate your cape. The little creature doesn't seem like it would do such a horrible thing. Love how you're changing the voice on the different characters. Yeah, you know, thank you, hero. Does it have a name? I never asked it. Probably not. I think his name should be Slimy. Maybe you should sometime. Speaking of names, what may yours be, little leafling? That's Fable, the great up-and-coming hero from the Ashen Grove. Just Fable is fine. How about you, Mr. Vampire? Me? I like the vampire. What other vampires are there in this room? Hopefully none, but you can never know for sure. My name is Sir Alphonse Louis Frederic de Croix de la Salle. I cannot say that. It's long for Kyle. Kyle? Kyle. May I ask your name as well, miss? You may stop calling me miss. Sorry. Call me Rhea instead. Rhea Frostgrip. Nice to meet you, Rhea Frostgrip, Kyle, and unnamed slime. Indeed, welcome to my tavern. Now that we are past pleasantries, would you like to tell me more about that cape? It's some sort of invisibility cape, if any of his blabbering is to be believed. That sounds very magical. It is, but he seems to have lost it. I have? It's in quotes. Kyle's in quotes. I wonder what his name's actually. Ye have. What a great tragedy. I wonder if the slime is making him forgetful. My cape of invisibility is the utter importance. Oh, that might be why he can't find the cape. It's invisible. If I do not get it back, I'm afraid I shall perish immediately. That sounds very magical. Dearest innkeeper, dearest Fable, I must retrieve my cape. Could you please help me? I think I know just what to do. Dear player, I've reached the end of the demo! It's been a pleasure to take you on this little journey through the Wayfarer's Inn. That's a cute little name too. I hope you enjoyed this little insight into the adventures to come. Farewell and see you next time. The bird just pooped! I don't know if you guys saw that, but this bird just pooped right here. It was a timing, let me tell you. But that was a really cute demo. I really liked that. I like the characters in the story and kind of how there's choices in the quest. It'll be interesting to see. It adds a little bit of replayability to it, you know. Yeah, it was a cute demo. I'll definitely be interested in the full game. I don't know if it's out or when its release date is, but I did see it had a Kickstarter. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Hero, and thank you, Melody. Yeah, I don't know when the release date is, Hero. I didn't look before I started. I just saw this under demos, and I was like, oh, you know, let's give it a try, because it looks cute. Have fun playing Final Fantasy, Hero. You got this for sure. Thank you guys for coming. Yeah, see you guys. I appreciate it.